Hello little artists, I'm Mariana Olson and this is my channel where you're gonna learn how to draw easy and step by step. Today we're doing R2D2 of Star Wars. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with, I'm using markers, and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. Okay, let's start here with a line. It's a little curvy, it goes from left to right and it's the base of the head. Next, I'm gonna do here half a circle on the top of this line, and we're gonna go slow to try to make it as straight as possible. Then I'm gonna leave a little bit of a space in each side, and I'm gonna do a line that goes down. So I'm leaving a little space, go down, and let's do the same thing on the right side. And now let's join these two on the bottom with a curved line. Now let's do the arms. We're going to start with the rectangle shapes on the side of his body. I want to start on the left side and I want to do a rectangle that has the corners very round. Let's do another one, and the corners are also round. And then we're going to do out here a small rectangle, or the half of it. And underneath we're going to do two lines. Let's go down and join to the body. And let's go down, and it's really close to the bottom. Not quite there, but close to the bottom. And here we're gonna do two more lines, and underneath we're gonna do half a circle, and this is kind of like his feet. So let's close the half a circle down here, and I want to repeat the same thing on the right side, just like this, and close it. There. Now, let's continue here. Let's put some details inside. So I'm going to put a line, and I want to do this. You can copy this or do your own design. I'm just going down to the left and down. Now I'm leaving a space, go down to the left and down. Inside, I'm going to put some lines. And let's do the same thing in the other side. Now on the bottom, I'm going to follow this line, the same line I did here underneath. And I'm gonna go to the right and try to leave a little bit of a space here. And the very last thing here is a square shape on the bottom. Now this is the basic shape of R2D2. Now we can continue putting all the details inside. Let's start on the top, putting here like a button, look like a button. Inside we're gonna do the big lines on the front of his face as the main thing. So we're gonna do a big square. I'm doing two lines. Then let's join them on the bottom and on the top. And inside this square, I'm going to put a circle. And this circle is very big. It's taking all the space on the square. And now on the top, I'm going to do some shapes, kind of like circles and an oval. And on the bottom, we're going to put a line. And these are going to be the parts that we're going to leave white, just to give it a highlight on his lens. And we're going to color it after. Here on this button, I'm going to put some lines, and now let's start with the bottom. On the left side, I'm going to put first half of a square. Now, in between this corner and the square, I'm going to fit two thin rectangles. So this is one, here's the other one, and now I want to leave a space between this rectangle, and I'm going to trace a line underneath the square. And this line, it has two diagonal lines that go down, and then we close it. Inside, we're gonna put lines that go down. Let's put one more here. And here we're gonna put three more buttons. So the first one is a circle, and then a thin rectangle. And after, I'm gonna copy here this square and the same on the other side. And that's it. Underneath all these buttons, I'm going to trace a line that is going to follow the same shape that I did on the bottom of the face. So you will see like kind of like that. Let's do a double. And now underneath here, I'm going to trace another line really close to the first one. Go down, go up and down. This one is going to be black. So let's color it right away so we don't get confused after when we start coloring. Now underneath here, we're gonna do another rectangle shape, and it goes out a little bit of the black shape. Just out and close. And inside I'm going to do a different shape. So let's fill with black a rectangle and then an oval. And then we do another rectangle. And let's do a bigger one. And we're filling it with black. Okay, now in the left side we're going to do a square. And I want to try to leave a space around this square. And on the right side I'm going to do a thin rectangle. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Underneath the first square I did, I want to do a long rectangle. And inside I'm going to put a couple lines on the bottom. On the other side, this rectangle is going to come all the way up here, down. And inside we're going to do a big square. So I'm going to start with a line and then I'm going to go down. And I'm trying to leave a space in between these shapes I did first. That's very important. And let's close on the bottom. Now inside this rectangle I'm going to do two. So this is the first one. And in this one I'm just going to put lines. And if you have a space here, let's do squares inside. If you don't have a space, that's okay. Now let's do on the bottom another rectangle. And in this rectangle I'm just going to put two kind of like oval shapes inside. And there, that's it. We finished this R2D2, but this is probably one of the most famous characters of Star Wars. I hope you like this lesson and I hope you enjoyed drawing with me. I know this lesson is a little bit more steps than usual, but if you're patient, I'm sure you're gonna be happy with the result and you should be really proud of yourself if you get to this point. And now my favorite part is coming. Let's color! Okay, little artists, we finished. Here you can see all the colors I used. You can see that I used two colors of gray. The first one is really light and the other one is a little bit darker. I used this dark color to give a little bit more shade on the bottom and around the character, and I color with a light gray all inside. I also used this blue. This is very characteristic of the character, and I want to leave you here in the description or here in the video a playlist of more characters of Star Wars that you can see on my channel. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more lessons step by step and easy like this one. See you next time!